Today's episode is brought to you by a debate. Now, when I say that, I mean specifically that this was a debate that I was having, so I'm pretty sure that the comment section is going to be an attack specifically towards me. Now, here's the question. Here's the dilemma. We know that as of right now, there are games that cost money and games that don't. There are games that are buy to play or they are free to play. Simple as that. Now, my issue is these free-to-play games or these buy-to-play games with free-to-play business models. I don't like it. I'm starting to get a little bit antsy. I'm starting to get a little tense, like I want to attack or something like that. Now, when I play a game, when I buy a game, when I bought a game, God of War, and I'm going to use God of War because it's easy to reference it. Bam, there it is. God of War. When I bought Tekken, when I bought these games, Injustice 2, I actually spent more money on Injustice 2. I bought the Super Duper. Now, when I buy a game, I'm expecting the game to be everything that I want it to be. I am expecting nothing to be locked behind anything. I just paid $60 or more and got what I wanted or got what I should have got. I got what I needed from or what I expected. But now there's these free-to-play games that give you about 70 to 80% of what you actually need, and they lock the other part of it behind a money scheme, which makes sense. They know nothing is for free.
When you said no, the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You could play the game, it's fine, but there is something that these companies must do to make sure that it's profitable. There's no company that is not trying to be profitable. It just doesn't make any sense. So in saying that, we were having a debate on Shadowverse. Shadowverse is a card-based game. It has cards, it has packs, just like every card-based game out there. So they had released a pack, which is like an expansion in their realm. They released an expansion, and 2 months later, they added to that pack. My argument is that when a pack comes out, when anything in a free-to-play game comes out, people, they attack it. They want everything. It's brand new. Same thing when DLC comes out. Usually, people want it. They want the newest stuff. They want it in their hands. Now, if you were to spend all your money and get everything, and then you find out 2 months later, oh, but by the way, here you go. It's like, where was that? Wasn't that supposed to be in the original package? It's like, yeah, it was, but here it is now. Spot out. Like what? Like why is that cool? Now, I was talking on my stream yesterday while playing Black Ops, and people were telling me, oh, it could be delays. There could have been, they have to meet deadlines and stuff like that. I was like, wait, why is me as the consumer, why am I getting punished because you didn't miss your deadline? I'll go back to the OG Evolve. Whenever they missed the deadline or whenever they messed things up, they rewarded their community. They gave back to the community because of something that they did or because of something that wasn't going in the right direction. They made sure that it was good and that the consumer felt good about their purchase. I'm not saying that Shadowverse isn't doing that. It could be an honest thing, but there's a lot of corruption in these games, these companies right now. We already know about a lot of them, the loot boxes, the small microtransactions, these packs that they set up, these things that they pretty much make to nickel and dime you, which is, I wish it was nickels and dimes. It's like $5 and $20 you, $5 and $20 you into spending so much money over a course of time. Now, like I said, I pay for these games. They're $65. They're $5.99 plus tax, about 65 USD. So when you look at that, and I feel like the game is complete. Now, some of these free-to-play games, they're nothing. You get them, you download them, and you just play them. But how do people end up spending hundreds to thousands of dollars on one game? And I hear people say that they just want to support the game and things of that nature, but I have to challenge you. Is anybody giving Santa Monica, the people, the makers of God of War, is anyone giving them thousands of dollars? It's just not happening. It's not happening. And is the product as good? I think so. So why are these other companies making thousands of dollars off of one individual? Meanwhile, they're asking for only 65, for one person. It's a great game, but these games, these multiplayer games, and yes, I can understand that. Yes, these games have different costs. They're run off different. They eat different, server costs for multiplayer games online. But $1,000, like they know, like these are systems, and I'll probably link the game theory videos that they're doing stuff on purpose. This is not an accidental thing. Like, oh, you bought that again? Wow, shit. Like I can't even go on Summoner's War with every time I back in and out of something, they're advertising something to me just so I know it exists. Not that they want me to buy something immediately right there because it popped up, just so I know. That's insane. They just want to, just so I know, just so I have an idea that there is a possibility for me to spend something in this mobile game. Insane. That is crazy, and it's perfectly allowed. My question to you as the consumer, how do you like to get your money ripped out of your pocket? How do you like to pay for games? What do you expect when you get a game? If you paid a certain amount, what tier is it? Because I know some people are like, oh, that game is okay, but it should have cost $30. That game's alright. That game should go free to play. It's not that in depth. I want to play it, but like, where does this logic come from? How much are you willing to spend? And these people that spend thousands of dollars, I'm not even gonna lie, I'll show you a picture. These people that are like, I can't believe I spent this much money, because you get $20 here, 30, 40 here, $50 here, the Christmas pack, the loot boxes in Overwatch. Like, oh yeah, let me just spend some dough. Like, what? Well, where's the cutoff point here? Because in any other hobby, in my opinion, when you have people that are shopaholics, and yes, I know they'll spend the same amount of money, but they always get what they want. And I'm not even gonna touch on RNG. Jesus Lord, don't make me talk about RNG. That's another video. But sometimes you don't even get specifically what you want. And if there's DLC, sometimes people don't want something that they really want locked behind DLC. Black Ops 4. Some people don't want specific things locked behind DLC. Like, if you bought the pants, you want the out. I don't want just the pants. I want the outfit. But you're paying the price of the outfit for just the pants. Like, how is this? How does this make people feel? I know people are pissed, but then those same people that are pissed still end up buying it anyway. Like, because they feel like they're forced to. I feel as though we are allowing things to happen to us as gamers, and we're not really doing anything or being more proactive to actually stop this stuff. I mean, these companies see their sales go down, and that is the only thing that's like, hey, don't do that again. But then every other company and everyone's doing it, then we're gonna not buy games. That's not gonna happen. People are still gonna buy these games. So what are you supposed to do? So like I said, what do you want? What do you want out of your game? How much do you want to pay for it? What is your tier list? I don't even know how people are gonna answer this, and I don't care. But I encourage you to try to answer. What do you want out of your $60 game, your free to play game? I don't want all these advertisements. I would rather, if it was a thing, just like a stream, I can just donate to them and I get something in return if I donate. Maybe not like a free thing, but not like a big, huge thing, but hey, like a thank you or something like that. But they know that people won't do that. So they do it in ways to make sure that they get their money. And every business does. Every business does. So how much can I fault them for doing what every other business does? Advertisement, marketing, every business does that. So how these are my game buddies. These are the people that make what I love. So I can't fault them for doing what they're doing, right? I don't know. It's a hard subject. It's hard. It's rough. It's rough. It was so rough I didn't even put the green screen in the back. This is raw. One take raw. I'm not even not doing anything. What do you mean? It doesn't even make sense, and I'm fine with that. But let me know how you want your games. Like it's how do you like your steak? And I'm not, fuck if I'm putting that in there. Don't put that in the comment. Actually, fuck it. How do you like your steak? How do you like your games? How do you like your steak? Come over to my house. We're having dinner because I can eat steak on keto. So let's go.